Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Jakev, and in today's video, we are going to be discussing how I got this look for a recent client of mine by the name of Matthew R. Morris. Now, he's an amazing teacher and author and is releasing a book. So, if you want to see how I created this setup, let's get into it. So, let's get into the actual shot. And on screen, you will see like a still that I pulled from the video. And we're going to start with what I did to prepare the room for my lighting. So in this room, there were a bunch of fluorescent bulbs coming from the top. And I saw that this background here, looked really, really nice with these three fluorescent bulbs that were just above each kind of section. And I really like that. So I was like, okay, let me turn off all the lights. And while turning off all the lights, I realized that you could turn off the lights in like sections and I could only keep those lights on. So I was like, bless. So that's what I did. I kept just those lights on to give this nice little like this light from the top coming in area right there. And it just looked so good in camera with all the lights off. And I was like, okay, that is great. I am so happy about that. And I did that just to prep like the background. Secondly, all these windows, there are windows all around here. So I just flagged them off. And what I did was just brought down all the shades so that I could control the room a bit more when I started to add and bring in lighting. So just flagged off those windows, and it just helped a lot with, controlling the light and making sure I can light where I want to. So that was actually really, really great. And then I went on to adding in lights. So right here is my key light. It was a 90 centimeter octabox. And I actually used the Godox SL60 to light this. And it's actually what's lighting me right now as my key. And I think I went through only one sheet of diffusion because it was a Godox SL60. And I wanted all the power that I could get out of it. And I do have a more powerful light, but I'll get into that later. So yes, I used that as a key light. And I don't think I used any grid on it. I don't think I used the grid on it. But that's what I did for the key. And going into here, you can see there's a nice little catch light right in his eyes. Just makes things look so nice. It makes the eyes come alive. And that's one thing you want to do with your photos, videos, anything. If you're taking photos of a person, you would want that light in their eye just to give their eyes some life. Because some videos, when you don't see that catch light, it just looks weird. I don't know. It just looks weird. So always try to get that catch light in the eye, brings out the color of the eye, and it just makes them look more alive. And you can really see the emotion in that. So that was the key light. Now, the next light that we're going to go into is the rim light. And you can see like right in his hair, right here, along his shirt, coming down all here. This is the rim light, and this is actually a Godox TL60, and I'm actually using it right behind me. You can see like right on my chair here, you see that little nice rim light. It just kind of separates me from the background. That's what I'm using, and I color matched it to the lights that were coming down in the back here. I color matched it to the best of my ability. So all these lights kind of just color matched it so it would look like whatever's lighting the background is affecting him. Motivated lighting. Same reason I put the light on the softbox on this side of him, because if you knew the room and you saw the windows on that side, it just makes sense that that's what would be lighting him. I didn't show any of the windows in the final video, but it just helps, just know, oh, we're in a classroom, so there must be windows. I don't think there are any classrooms without windows, but there must be windows in the classroom. So in your mind, you're like, okay, he's getting light from the window. So that's the reasoning behind how I lit this. And yeah, that's actually key, rim light, and a special background light that I recently started using because I really wanted to use it, and I bought it for a project that didn't happen, and I have it now. So I'm going to use it. And this is why I did not use my more powerful light for the key. So if you see in the back here, you see all these like little dabbles of light, these little pockets of light. Hopefully you can see that. You should be able to see that. Let me just zoom in a little bit more. So all these like little pockets of light here and all of this all over the background right there, that's actually the Godox projection system. And I had it on my SL152 because I needed more power to punch and to be able to see that. And I actually just defocused it because I didn't want it to be so sharp. And it just shows like, okay, coming from the window here, like we now know there's a window here. And then, we have our key light coming in here. And it just kind of produced this like, okay, the window light is coming in. So there's something in front of the window light, and it's making and breaking up the pockets of darkness with, those little squiggles of light. And it was actually trees. It was a gobo or a Cucurellus, a cookie. I stuck it into the projector mount and put it on the background. And it was actually trees, but in real life, the trees wouldn't be like that harsh according to where the light is. Hit my mic. But according to where the sun is, it wouldn't be, and how high the sun is as well, it wouldn't be as pronounced. So I defocused it again to match like the background, because the background I knew was going to be out of focus, and it just gives it this nice little those nice little pockets of light in the back there, just to create this final image. And this wasn't graded crazy because I wanted to give that nice little like warm feeling that we're seeing right now, because again, it's about a book. And when you see the final video and you hear more about it, I'll be sure to share it. But it's about a book, and I wanted to give it that more like inviting kind of feel, And if you know anything about color science, then you will know what I mean by that warm, inviting kind of feel, because according to how you play with your colors and how you color grade your videos and projects, it just gives a different feel, right? So that's what I wanted to do here, and really just make it really nice and warm, inviting, playing off, it works well with his skin tones. Also, that catch light in his eye, giving that I'm alive, that warm kind of feel. And I keep saying warm, but I think a lot of you will kind of see this and understand what I'm saying. So yeah, no, it was a really nice project, really cool getting to work with him and hearing more about the book. And yeah, this is how I lit this project. This is how it came out. And I may play a little bit of like this, like just a little bit, because this project is not out yet. When it is out, I will link it maybe below or post it on my channel. And look, I'm getting messages from Waves. If you don't know, I'm huge into audio as well, and like music and production and all of that. But yeah, this is how I lit this particular project. And I'm looking to do a lot more videos like this, explaining how I lit projects and the way that I'm going to be lighting projects moving forward. I also want to be looking into using bigger and more powerful lights to actually shape my scenes. So that will be coming to the channel. So if you're interested in that, please like, subscribe, follow, share it with a friend, follow me on Instagram. And yeah, I can't wait because I love lights. If you know me personally, you know that I love lighting and I love to see light, and I love to see how all of this just works in conjunction with like your camera settings and your lenses, your lens choices, the way that you color black, all those things. I will keep on talking about light if I continue. But yeah, that will be coming to the channel. Again, it's your boy Jakev, and thank you for watching. Peace.